Donald Trump has once again criticized the judge overseeing his civil fraud trial in New York and the judge's law clerk, accusing them of political bias in a recent social media post on Thanksgiving Day. Trump has been vocal in his attacks against Judge Arthur Engoron and his clerk, which led the judge to impose a gag order last month during the $250 million New York civil fraud trial against the former president. The gag order was later expanded to include restrictions on Trump's legal team. However, a New York appeals court temporarily blocked the gag order last week after Trump's attorneys appealed the order as unconstitutional. The pause will remain in effect until at least November 27, when a panel of appeals court judges will review the issue. With the gag order on hold, Trump took to his Truth Social platform on Thursday morning to accuse Engoron of criminally defrauding him and the state of New York. He also claimed that the judge's law clerk is politically biased and corrupt, suggesting that the clerk influences the judge's decisions. In the same post, Trump referred to President Joe Biden as crooked and addressed other individuals he perceives as threats to the country, including radical left lunatics, communists, fascists, Marxists, Democrats, and Rhinos. The New York Unified Court System has not yet responded to requests for comment. While the gag order prevented Trump from attacking the judge's staff, it did not prohibit him from criticizing Engoron directly. The judge issued the gag order after Trump made critical comments about his law clerk on social media and to reporters covering the trial in Manhattan. Engoron stated that he had the right to consult with his clerk and accused Trump and his lawyers of falsely accusing her of bias and improper influence. He also mentioned that his chambers had received numerous threats since the trial began on October 2. Engoron has fined Trump twice, totaling $15,000, for violating the gag order while it was in place. Trump's lawyers argued on appeal that the fines were excessive and that the judge did not follow proper procedure when imposing them. Appellate Division Justice David Friedman, who temporarily lifted Engoron's gag order, cited constitutional and statutory rights as the reason for granting the interim stay. This decision came after Trump's lawyers argued in their appeal that the gag orders were not narrowly tailored. Friedman had previously issued a temporary stay of the trial in September based on concerns raised by Trump's lawyers regarding outstanding legal issues. However, the stay was lifted before the trial began. Shortly after the temporary lifting of the gag order, Trump expressed his approval on Truth Social, referring to the law clerk as politically biased without disclosing her name.